Greetings and salutations. It's David Duford at Duford Insurance Group, where I train and recruit agents nationally to sell final expense Medicare annuities and ACA. That's in fact the reason why we are here today. I've got Mrs. Shauna Thornton as well as Luis Moreno. Shauna's from Social Waves Media, owns the company. And we're going to tell you a little bit more about how to effectively market for ACA. This is very important that if you're selling ACA that you listen. Frankly, there's not a lot of options for ACA marketing on a paid basis, but the two of them have cracked the code and are going to share with you more details about how you can do it successfully. So Luis, my audience knows you pretty well. Kind of give us the rundown about how you and Shauna met to decipher, fix, and improve your ACA marketing.
Yes, beautiful, man. So you guys know we've been pushing ACA. It's the next hot thing out there for you guys, and it's like the gateway drug to Medicare, to your life cells. So we all know how important ACA is. But here's the problem: how do you get in front of people? I have consistently pushed grassroots marketing. Hey, flea markets, networking with doctors and dentists, networking with your colleagues. Working with professionals like your accountant and tax preparers. We've pushed that, but that can only go so far. Okay, that should kind of be the icing on the cake. The majority of my business guys, and I've shared some of my street cred, which I would do so you guys know what the heck I'm doing. All right, guys, you've got to find a way to get yourself in front of a lot of people. And the easiest way to do that is through social media, Facebook advertising. That's what I was doing. Now, I'm not a marketer, Dave, and I don't know how to create stuff. I mean, I just did it. And I was happy with my results. I was getting $15, $20 leads. And I thought, okay, well, I'm cool with this. And then Shauna hunted me down. Man, she hunted me down. She said, hey, can I do a Facebook audit? I'm like, never heard of a Facebook audit, but you know what? Let's go ahead and give it a try. So she looked at my account. I gave her access. You know who she was. Here's my account. Yeah, I should have just given her, I should have just done this. Here you go, Shauna. Here's everything, my credit card, my social security, take it. I gave it to her and she jumped in there and she's like, what the heck have you done? So she went in there, tweaked it out, and I'm going to share with you what she did for me. That was huge, guys. All right, here we go. So give you some of the results of what she did. Okay, this is number one. Might be, what I want you to focus on here is she changed my ads up. She talked about dynamic ads. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And anyway, she did that and she got my leads down to $4 and change. This was one campaign.
Well, where was it before?
Between 15 and 20 bucks.
Wow.
And okay. I even ran something that got me, and I'm pretty smart, David. But I ran leads and I shut that campaign down because I was paying over $100 a lead. I think Facebook was trying to tell me your ads is terrible. And so I shut it down right away. I spent $700, $800 just on that campaign. I learned my lesson, but this is just one of them. Okay. I'm going to pull another one here. Okay. So just so you guys don't think, oh, you just got lucky. Okay. Here's another campaign that we ran, $6.45 a lead. And then I've got another one here for you, $6.18. Bottom line, guys, what this means to you all in the real world is if you're getting I'm going to round up $7 leads and you're making one sale, one head, okay, you've got to close 1 in 42 leads to break even. My close ratio, I'm between 30 to 40% of the leads I'm closing. And in addition to that, this is the other thing that she did for me. She goes, Luis, are you chasing these people down or are they setting appointments? And I'm like, I'm chasing them down. I have a CRM that I use. She goes, why aren't you allowing them to set appointments? I'm like, well, I didn't even know you could do that. So now my these leads are setting their own appointments. All I'm doing is I'm getting a text message, Luis, you got an appointment at 11 o'clock. You got an appointment at 1 o'clock. These people are setting 20-minute appointments. I'm not having to hunt them down. So I had Shauna tweak up my account. So then I'm like, all right, see, this is every day that we train our agents, David, they're always asking, how can I get leads? A lot of these guys cannot get out to flea markets. There's only so many of them. there's only so much grassroots that you can do. They were begging us for a social media platform. And I was like, Shauna, let's put something together and let's share it with the agents, and let's see if we can get a lot of social media, leads on Facebook to these agents. So Shauna, with that, I'm going to let you take over.
Yes, that's right. So I found Luis in an entrepreneur Facebook group that he asked a question, and I snuck in and gave him an answer. And then when he asked me another question, I said, let's set up an ad audit. And the three biggest things that I did that made the big impact on his account is, number one, I set up the back end properly. Facebook does a really good job of making it seem super simple to get an ad out there. And when you're using the Meta Business Suite, which there's the Meta Business Manager and the Meta Business Suite, when you're using that, you're actually only barely tapping into the full potential of what Facebook advertising offers. So I set up his backend. I made sure all of his assets were connected properly. I made sure his account was hack proof, which is incredibly important. And then I actually got into the ads manager and I was able to set up really highly targeted ad campaigns. And we use something that's a little bit more advanced. It's called dynamic ads. And all that means is we give Facebook multiple different options of different ad copy, of different images and different headlines. And then they get to kind of mix and match it up and serve it to users and kind of test out all of the elements. One, this is really good because it gives Facebook a little bit control over what creative that you're going to be serving your audience. Facebook really cares about what content is on their platform. Why? Because they want to keep people addicted to the platform. They don't want people to be scrolling, looking at puppies and kittens and babies, and then all of a sudden this ad comes in and they don't like it and they get off the platform. So they want a little control over being able to choose what they're serving their users. So when you put Facebook in a box, they're going to charge your CPM. That's the price to reach your audience. They're going to make that skyrocket. So a quick way to bring that down instantly is to give them a little bit more options. So I set up his ads with dynamic ads, and we were able to let them start serving. And the other really cool thing that we did was we set it up so that way these new leads could schedule an appointment with them. In my years of running Facebook ads since 2015, the biggest thing that has really impacted people that use the platform was the iOS update of September of 2020. It really put a lot of entrepreneurs and advertisers, it really made their entire Facebook strategy stop working and kind of snowball in the wrong direction. But the good news for you guys as insurance agents is there is a new type of ad. It was available in the past, but it's the one that's excelling now, and that's called lead generation ads. And that allows the user to stay on the platform, fill out a form. And what that means for you is you don't have to have a website, you don't have to code, you don't have to put pixels in, you don't have to create aggregated events. You don't have to do all of these super high techy things. You can actually run your own ads and start obtaining leads right now today without having any of those additional assets.
And of course, what we're offering today to the audience here is a way to do this in the ACA space, which again is not readily available. As a whole step-by-step A to Z guide on how to create these ads the way that Shauna described, and to get you the price and the range that Luis experienced. So Shauna, if you could take us through kind of how you've taken everything you've done with Luis and what your knowledge is of Facebook marketing, and tell us what is in the course and how it's going to benefit agents.
Yeah, well, if you don't mind, I'll actually show you a high view of what the actual system is that we have put together. So we have paired my expertise in Facebook advertising with Luis's expertise in knowing how to close a sale and having an automated CRM, or an area that's going to automatically send emails and texts to your leads, prompting them to make an appointment. So this is the system that we've created. So we're going to have a Facebook ad campaign. And in this course, I'm going to walk you through how to set up the back end of your business manager. So that way all of your assets are in place. It's something that's absolutely necessary. And then we're going to get in the ads manager, and I'm going to walk you through step by step exactly how to set up a campaign. And then you're also going to learn how to optimize your own results and continue to bring that cost per lead down. But we have the campaign that's going to be served to the user. They're going to click on the ad. When they click on the ad, it opens up a form in the platform. they can then submit the form. And once they submit that form, two things happen. One, your lead is going to drop into what's called the Meta Lead Center. So you can go in at any point and you can download that list straight from Facebook, which I show you exactly how to do. And then the next thing is that lead drops into the CRM, agent CRM, that is Luis's area of expertise. On this form, it's going to prompt the lead to schedule an appointment with you. So they can go ahead and schedule that while they're right there on the platform. Once they drop into your CRM, you're going to get a text notification. So that way you can contact them right then and there while they're still super warm. And then over the next 15 days, they're going to get 10 texts and 10 different emails, kind of warming them up to you, getting them to know, like, and trust you, and also prompting them to schedule that appointment with you. So that's the system that we created. And in this course, we walk you through step by step. Even if you've never created a Facebook business page, even if you've never created a post and you're not sure what you're doing, we will walk you through step by step how to set up that back end and then how to actually create your own ads. And then I show you how you can manage your own ads. A lot of people are overwhelmed by the data and they think that the cost per result is all that really matters. Like Luis was saying, he had one ad and he was like, why is this $100 right now? And I saw that ad in there and turned it off. When you know how to customize the metrics that you're looking at, you can look at them yourself and it's not hard. And you can say, is Facebook just charging me a lot of money for this audience? Well, I've got two options: find a new audience or just deal with it because I'm really happy with the leads I'm getting from this audience. Or you can see, is my ad creative not doing very well and I need to make changes? You're going to look at that metric and you're going to know instantly, I need to go in and I need to make a couple of changes. I need to relaunch this campaign. And each time you do that, you're going to be getting data that is going to teach you what is working and what isn't working. And so that's what this course does, is it empowers you to take over, and you don't have to pay someone like me thousands of dollars a month to manage your ads. You're going to be doing that yourself for just 30 minutes a week.
So imagine somebody who's completely clueless when it comes to Facebook. They've never logged into the backside of Facebook to manage anything. They're not necessarily tech savvy. If you ask them, how do you build a website? They'd give you that deer in the headlights look. Is this course for them, and why?
This course is absolutely for them. It is for them because, one, I walk you through everything step by step. Not only do you have video content of me sharing with you the information, sharing a screen with you, creating what you're creating, I also have included multiple different downloadable images that will walk you through the steps as well. So even if you didn't have me on video, if you had these images that you can download and follow yourself, that's going to walk you through the steps as well. You absolutely don't need to know anything about creating a website. There is one link that you need in order to create this, and it's a privacy policy. And I give that to you. You can create it within 3 minutes with what I provide. You just copy what I have. I show you exactly how to create your own link. You pop it in that Facebook ad form, and now you're completely compliant with Facebook advertising requirements.
And let's say somebody,
side, David, I'm going to throw this out because I think it's huge, man. Huge. So once the leads are created, what do you do with them? Yes, they can book their own appointment. Yes, you can go to that bucket and go grab them yourself. But I'm an agent like the rest of you guys. We are super busy. I need automations, Shauna. Okay. I need things to happen without me making it happen. So I share the CRM that I use. You can use my CRM, or you can use your own CRM. We don't, whatever. I'm going to give you the workflow that I use. I'm going to share it here. Shauna mentioned that there's 15 text messages. There's 15 emails. Well, here's kind of a breakdown that I share with you guys. So I created this, and this works, guys. We've got within this CRM, and you can use other CRMs. You will see here these tasks, or I'm trying to think, they're not triggers, they are actions. These actions that are being created, I share all this with you along with the information in each action. So you're gonna get that. You can use this CRM, you can use your own individual CRM. I'll give it all to you, but this allows you to automate the leads where you don't even have to go to that bucket and go grab them yourself. Because I know we're busy, David. We got all kinds of things happening. So I walk them through the entire CRM process, how to set it up, how to connect it to your Facebook, and then how to get these ads up and running.
Shauna,
not the ads, the automation. Sorry.
Yeah. Question for you, Shauna. Lots of stuff being thrown out here today, right? Self-marketing, again, thinking of the person out there who's never done this before. Realistically, if somebody's never done this before, they purchase the course today, what are we looking as far as time horizon and buying, going through the training, and then running their first ad and starting to get leads?
Absolutely. If you want to, you can have your first live ad up and running within 48 hours. I wouldn't necessarily say you should make yourself watch it all and move through everything, but you absolutely can. Within 24 to 48 hours, you can get your first Facebook ad up and running. Now, this course is separated into part 1 and part 2. Part 1 is Louise sharing how to set up your automated CRM. So that way you have a place for your leads to go after they come in. Part 2 is step-by-step how to set up your Facebook Ads Manager, launch your first campaign, and then we get into some really advanced marketing things specific for insurance agents, such as if you're running one insurance niche to one state, or 2 insurance niches to multiple states, or maybe 2 insurance niches to one state. I break down exactly how you can prioritize what is important to you. Do you care about the overall cost per lead and you don't care if it's ACA, Medicare, or life? You don't really care? Or do you really want to grow your ACA segment? So you want to make sure you're putting budget there and you're getting those targeted leads during this specific time of year. You will have all of those tools. But when you come into the course, we share with you, you can jump right into the Facebook ads section and you can start running your ads incredibly quickly. And then you can just download your leads from the Meta Center. But the way that we have it set up is for you to have a place for your leads to go. So after you invest the time in watching the videos and getting everything set up, the goal is for you to be able to manage your ads completely on your own. We want you to have the customized metrics where you know exactly what you're doing and you make your own decisions. And that should take no more than 30 minutes a week. One of the reasons I set up dynamic ads is the old school way of testing ads used to be that you would give Facebook 2 different ad creatives. So 2, maybe they'd be a little bit similar, maybe they'd be a little bit different, but you'd start with about 2 to 4 creatives. And within like 3 to 5 days, you would know if those ads were working or not, and you'd need to jump in and make changes. The way that we set this up with dynamic ads is whenever you have multiple different ad creatives together for Facebook, it's going to take the algorithm a while to even optimize them and test all of the elements. So once you get something that is running and working, you might only be spending 30 minutes a month after it's up and going. But initially, I would want you to invest 30 minutes a week to really look at your results and make a decision of if you want to keep going with how they are, or if you want to incorporate some optimizations that I share in the course how to do.
And David, look at this chicken scratch. You're like, what are you talking about? So I know we have some agents that are very, very analytical. They're like, okay, give me some real numbers. Here's what I average right now, maybe about 250 leads at $17, spending about $4,200 a month on leads. And you're like, are you making money? Hell yeah, I'm making money. It's like a slot machine right now. Okay. Now, 250 leads at $7, I get my lead cost down to $1,750. That's $2,500 a month I'm saving. Annualize that, that's $30K that I'm saving in advertising costs by getting those leads down. That's what Shauna did for me with this lead generation program that we put together for you guys.
Shauna, any last words here before we wrap it up and tell the audience what steps to take next if they'd like to take advantage of this program?
If you head over to the information page, you will not only get every single little piece of information that explains what's actually in this course, you will also get to see some real results from using this exact system. You'll get to see campaigns that we spent $15,000 on, campaigns that we spent $10,000 on, and we were generating leads on autopilot. So I want you to check that out. The other thing is, I believe in being completely honest and disclosing. This is not a magical pill system. You actually have to have the interest and the desire to follow these videos and implement them. But I guarantee you, if you invest the time and energy, I give you all of the step-by-step information that you need that is incredibly easy to follow for you to implement it. And then once you've implemented it, you can sit back and then analyze your own results and continuously be making decisions of what is working best for you in your business.
Shauna, Louise, thank you for your time. Here's what to do next if you like what you've seen today. There should be a link like directly below here in the description box of the YouTube video. Also check the comment box. I'll make sure to try to post it there as well. When you click on that link, it's an affiliate link. It'll lead you to the page, the landing page where you can get more information like Shauna described, and then take the next steps forward in purchasing this program. Again, this is a big excitement for me because in the ACA space, we recruit agents to, there just isn't a lot of paid lead systems out there. What is out there is kind of held close to the chest. A lot of these agents who are doing well in the ACA space are not sharing their systems. And this really is like the first hurrah in the ACA marketing world to provide something to the as a big opportunity for any agent out there. And you don't have to join us to get the system. You can just purchase this as a standalone. Of course, we'd love you to join us and sell ACA and use the system too. But this is a great opportunity, I think, just to expand the business opportunity to independent agents. So Shauna and Louise, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Remember, click on that link below and to place your order. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.